Hey everyone. So tomorrow I am going to be going on a 1 week long family vacation. There'll be 12 of us sharing a house across from the beach in Crystal River, Destin, Florida. And I'm super excited. And at the same time, I'm very much aware and preparing myself to be challenged as most of us can relate to. I'm sure probably all of us. Have you ever heard of the expression, if you think you're spiritual, go home and be with your family? Or if you think you're enlightened, go home and be with your family. And I can totally relate to that. Nobody can challenge you or trigger you more than your family. And as I'm preparing myself my intention is to remain in my higher self, even in the face of the challenge. And that propelled me to share this message with all of you because we all have challenges in our lives. It could be a health challenge, it could be a relationship challenge, it could be a job challenge, whatever the challenge is, it could be a weight challenge, or, it really is anything in our life that makes us feel less than good. It could make us feel angry, it can make us feel resentful or guilty or unhappy, unsatisfied, defeated, limited, like a victim, you name it. Any emotion that doesn't feel good, if there's something in our lives that make us feel like that on a regular basis, it's a challenge. It causes us to suffer. And because we really are here to enjoy our lives, and yet challenges do happen. So we all have them. And when they do happen, the way that we look at them totally determines the outcome. So I'm going to be preparing myself my intention is to remain in my higher self, even in the face of the challenge, even in the face of when someone might be triggering me, if I might be feeling misunderstood or made fun of or criticized in some way or devalued or disrespected, any of those things. I know that there are things that someone might say that wasn't intended to be disrespectful or be hurtful, and yet I still may receive it that way. And so, knowing this, I am now, each time I feel this way, each time I feel anything less than good, if I'm feeling hurt, if I'm feeling not heard, then I will remind myself to go inward and get connected to my true essence of who I am, instead of the small me that resides in me that is constantly being fed all of the thoughts that my subconscious beliefs, or my triggers, I should say, from things from my pain body, things that have happened to me in my life caused me to be that have caused me to believe things that force me to react in the way that I do. So, and force is a very strong word, I should say, that caused me to react, because I can choose not to do that. I can choose not to react that way. And this is the work. So I'm preparing myself to use the challenge as my greatest gift, rather than the noose that winds up creating a situation that I don't want because of my reactions. So because we all have challenges, I wanted to share this message, because whatever your challenge is, it doesn't have to be something that involves other people. It could be something that is totally unrelated to that, but it's still a challenge. So any challenge that you have in your life, you can view it as your best teacher, because that's what it's here to serve us as a gift. And if we receive it that way, by looking for the lesson and doing the work and using it as practice, as being someone else in the face of the challenge, as using this challenge as becoming more aware of, okay, I'm feeling challenged right now, but do I have to react to it the same way that I used to? No, I don't. Instead, I can remind myself that I am more than this challenge. I am greater than this, and go within by becoming present, doing something that's going to bring you to a relaxed state, whether it be breath work or stillness or being one with nature, whatever works for you. Bringing yourself to a calm place and balanced place, and recognizing that in this present moment, which is all that is real, we're good. We are perfectly fine right now, and nothing else has any weight on who we're being right now. So can we now focus on something that makes us feel really good instead, that makes us lean into the faith of knowing that we can overcome this challenge, that there is a possibility of me completely overcoming this and viewing what that's going to look like, and then feeling what that's going to look like. And that feeling in itself is what's going to generate you being in a different energy, the energy of your higher self, the one that's capable of overcoming this challenge and transitioning right out of it because you're rising above it. So that's what I wanted to share with you as I'm preparing for my challenges and my excitement. I am so excited. This is what I live for. This is who I am. Is I live. My greatest joy in life is creating beautiful, loving, connecting moments with my family. And that's why it affects me so much. And it's my biggest trigger, because when things don't go exactly how my imagination wants it to go, because life is life, right? And we never know what's going to happen. And these are challenges that are going to present themselves as gifts to me and for me. And I wanted to share it with you so that you can possibly handle your challenge differently and allow it to serve you as your greatest gift, and then rise above it. All right, everyone. Well, I hope you enjoyed this message. If so, I'd love to hear from you. And in the meantime, let's all send each other just positive love and beautiful vibes for overcoming our challenges, for transitioning into our higher selves and staying there as much as possible, and allowing our higher self to be present in us. And it's going to create the most ultimate life that we could ever imagine. So let's do this together. All right, everyone. Mwah. Take care. Bye-bye.